was a little girl, my mother told me that one day a witch would find me and take me away. I never believed her. I do now, because she's come for me. And if she lives, we all die.
In the heart of a modern city,
We found something alarming today.
a buried secret
Cut the chains.
will be unearthed.
I'm sending this urn over to you, and I'm hoping you can deny what I fear.
The urn belonged to an evil witch named the Mother of Tears.
A sacred seal
Come take a look at something. They found it with a coffin buried in 1815. Are you ready? Yeah.
is about to be broken. And an unspeakable power will be released.
Please help me! You have to explain. Why is this happening?
There's a lot I have to tell you about you and about a world you hardly know. When that urn was opened, it restored the Mother of Tears' power.
She has to be stopped.
It's black magic.
Those are the symbols I saw in here.
Murders, fires, kidnappings. It's all connected with the urn.
Mother of Tears spreads evil wherever she can.
I need to find the Mother of Tears. No matter, you have to get out of there now!
We all have one mother now. The Mother of Tears.
Hello, Sarah.
Mother of Tears.
Who wants to eat the girl?
And what is up, Gorehounds? Welcome to a very special episode of the Gore and More podcast. I am that not so mean fluff master supreme, Big Johnny D, bringing it in. Of course, I cannot bring this shit show in alone. For with me, as always, are my I have to go use. I've used it again, or I've used it before, but I'm gonna use it again because I don't give a shit. My handsome homies of horror, looking fucking fine as hell, gentlemen. Started off with the killing machine himself, Mr. Bobby Amone.
Hello.
How's that wine, buddy? For you audio listeners, Bobby
it's magnificent. It's magnificent.
Bobby is enjoying a nice soft Merlot with.
And the sad part is you're right. It is a Merlot.
Is it? I don't know wine at all, so that was a good shot.
That's my drink, buddy.
No, and no, Janie, I am not drunk. I just started drinking.
All right.
Calm yourself.
Keep this going. Speaking of, we have the Dark Lord of Knowledge, the Chad Daddy himself, Mr. Chad Chrisman.
Happy Valentine's Day, bitches.
What were you drinking, by the way, buddy?
Live wire.
Nice. Keeping it. And from the Dirty, Dirty South, we have the host with the ghost, El Scuba Cabra, Mr. Steven Vasquez.
Hello, motherfuckers. And cheers. We're going to take some moonshine right now.
Yes. And for you audio listeners, I'm sorry and I apologize for you. You are missing out. Steve has the most magnificent hat on right now.
Yes, he does.
The face was not so much. But anyways, we are here today on February 14th, 2022. It's Valentine's Day. That's right. And while we're not doing any Valentine's Day movies because we've already done them.
Yep.
So with this year, we're doing a little different. We're keeping with themes for the month, essentially. So we're sticking with our witch theme that we've been doing the last 2 consecutive weeks and continuing the Three Mothers trilogy from Dario Argento. And finishing it up is, whose choice was this? This was Bobby's, right?
Was it mine? No.
No, this was TJ's.
This was Boss Man's.
Mhm.
All right. Well, Chad Daddy, what are we covering today?
We are talking about the Mother of Tears.
Yes.
But
before
first,
we go any further than that, because I kind of skipped ahead because I just wanted to get the title up there. We're going to talk about what the fuck we did in the last week. So, Scuba, if you could please.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a very special Valentine's Day.
Very
Thank
nice.
you,
Very
buddy.
nice.
That was.
You know what?
oof.
You want to start us off, homie? We'll
Wonderful.
go counterclockwise.
Sure, why not?
Alrighty.
So, ladies and gentlemen, like I say every week, I worked my ass off. That's what I did. Had worked at the bar this weekend, had a great time. I decided that I'm going to try to stay sober. So Friday night, I had 0 alcoholic beverages, and for the first time in, let's see, I've been in the bar business going on 18 years this year. It was the first weekend the first Friday night that I did not consume any alcohol, and I was very proud of myself. But
Very
then
good.
Saturday came and I got sloshed, and it was fucking great.
Hey,
So, I made it one day.
one extreme to
Yes, exactly.
another. I
Hell
love
yeah.
that.
But it was a cool, chillax weekend. Watched the Super Bowl with the Ghost Vatos yesterday. We got together and just
Nice.
hung out, and things are changing in my life right now. And this is the very first Valentine's Day in 17 years that I am single. And it's crazy. It's crazy insane. But
yeah, but guess what? You ain't alone on Valentine's Day because we're here with you, buddy.
damn
Yeah,
right, baby.
baby.
And I wouldn't
You're
want it
damn
any other
right.
way. So got to watch this movie, which I say I enjoyed this one, but we'll talk about that later. And that's literally all I did this weekend. I didn't really do anything. Just kind of vegged out and hung out at home, and that was it. So what about you, Chad Daddy?
Well, this week, like you, I worked a lot. We actually are on 9-hour days now because in the state of Pennsylvania, the state decided to anyway, some of the added there's a recall on some of our products. It affects us less than it affects some of the other medical marijuana facilities. So my company decided they want to, take advantage of that opportunity to get more of our product out to fill that void in the market.
Nice.
So we're working our asses off now.
So
Yeah.
you just ramped up like firefighting mode pretty much.
Yeah. It's a busy week. So aside from that, I went out Friday. Oh, before I get to that, so this past week, my mother-in-law was here, rearranging the kids' rooms with my wife, and I was sitting here bored, didn't have anything to do, so I opened up some of my movies and found the digital codes. And I'm like, you know what? I have never redeemed any of these. So I went through and I started redeeming digital codes. And these were all more recent movies. And I'm like, let's see what else I can do with all the other ones. And I opened ones. And there are ones that should have expired back in like 2014 that are still good.
Hot damn, dude.
Shit. Okay.
So you guys, if you have a digital code and you aren't sure, check it. Chances are it still works. You can upload them to Vudu. You can upload them to Movies Anywhere. The nice thing is, if you have the Evil Dead Blu-ray, the remake.
Okay, yes.
Redeem that code, and Movies Unlimited, you don't just get the R-rated cut, you get the unrated cut as well.
Nice.
No shit.
That's an extra bonus right there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
So yeah, aside from that, I went out Friday after work, got some stuff for the wife for Valentine's Day, and decided to break down and buy the 4K of Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Nice.
Because I figured there's no chance in hell I'm going to get that set. I really don't think they're going to re-release it. If they do, if I was Columbia or Sony or whoever, I would release them in individual standalones with the extras. But
yes,
yeah.
Listen, people will rebuy it. They keep rebuying it. Dude, I don't know how many different Blu-ray versions of Ghostbusters came out, and then prior to that, DVD versions.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Friday the 13th has it topped for releases.
It probably does.
Probably.
There's at least 4 different Friday the 13th. There's at least 4 different Friday the 13th sets.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably own
think
one of the
it's actually
shittiest
more.
ones too. The one where it's all like really, really, really bad poster art from Walmart, where it's like the
Yep.
It's fun. And every DVD menu is not even the right. Like you're like, this is part 4 on part 6. What the fuck's going? No, fuck you.
It's just a cash grab.
Basically,
it worked.
But yeah, aside from that, sat home Saturday, watched one of my old favorites, the really cheesy Flash Gordon movie from I think like 1980.
Yeah,
I love that movie. I
Flash.
It is such a guilty pleasure movie, buddy. I love it. But aside from that, I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I'm not a football guy. We sat and watched. What did we do last night instead? I think we just goofed around with the kids. But that's really about it. Bobby, how about you, brother?
Well, I had a very fun weekend. It It was my mother's birthday last week, so took her out. Me and my girlfriend took her out on Friday.
Nice.
Took her to Longhorn. Yeah, it's
Nice.
Getting fancy.
Ooh, fancy steakhouse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fancy. It's not. It is. And then Saturday,
Not
I had a
Texas.
photo shoot with one of our viewers in here, Miss Janie Ferguson.
That's all I'm
We
gonna
had-
say.
Taking out of context. Take it out of context.
I think we
Nice.
had about 500 pictures taken, I think altogether. So slowly but surely, we're getting those together, and they'll slowly start making their way out. And then Saturday night was actually the night me and my girlfriend celebrated Valentine's Day because it's Monday, busy working. It's not happening on Monday. And then yesterday, I watched the Super Bowl. I'm happy it was a good game. Happy for the Rams and all of that. So it was a wonderful weekend with friends, family, the girlfriend, and all the good things. And then I actually watched this movie 3 times, believe it or not.
Damn.
Because, well,
Wow.
the funny thing is I couldn't finish it because every time it was like an hour in, we got to go do something. What do you mean we got to do something? I got to finish this. And so I came back to it like 3 times. I finally finished it. And I will say, I enjoyed this movie quite a bit. I liked it.
So actually watch it 3 full times, or did you have to come back 3 times to finish it the one time?
So the first, no, literally,
Good question, Chad.
no, but the first 2 times, I think I got like an hour in. So the third time, I finished it fully. Like I literally went and just watched it. I said, just start over and don't leave. And that's what I
Fully,
did.
man. Fully.
So, but yeah, that was my weekend, and as you could see, having myself some wine.
Dude, looking fancy as fuck, by the way.
Look at him
Fancy
raising,
fuck.
look at him
Pinky
raising the
out.
pinky too.
Right?
Fuck yeah.
You mean to be aired?
It was good shit, but I would like to hear about Mr. Johnny D.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh man.
Slice
Well,
of life.
I didn't really do too whole much. Obviously did the whole work bullshit, blah 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 blah. Saturday was cool because the wife had a hair appointment and that usually takes like 2 hours. So the daughter and I went out and got some lunch, did some shopping, ended up at GameStop, got some new Switch games. So she got the new Pokemon. I finally picked up Metroid. I still didn't even try it yet though, because I'm like, I'm so fucking bad, dude. I get the games, but I'm still like, but I'm playing this game right now, and I feel like I can't play the new game until I beat
Until you
this
finish,
game.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then why the fuck did I just buy this game?
I'm the same way on Steam. Like I'll start playing a
Yes!
game, and I have so many games in my Steam, and I'm like, fuck, I want to play this one, but I
Dude.
gotta finish this one.
And that's the worst part about Game Pass, because Game Pass is like, here's all
Yeah.
these fucking free games, dude, too. So you're like, I don't even know if I need to buy games because I have all this. Yeah. Anyways, so that was all fun. Came home. Let's see, what did we do Sunday? Oh, Sunday I went out, got the ears lowered after like 6 months, which felt fucking
And
fantastic.
you look fucking amazing,
Oh,
my
thank you,
friend.
buddy.
You look fucking amazing.
It was just it was time. It was time. I had the fucking wings going under the hat, dude, and it just drove me fucking nuts. And I'm just not the dude to rock long hair. So, and then watched this movie. I, like Bob, watched it. I watched it multiple times because one time I watched it while I was just kind of like had some downtime at work, but obviously I couldn't finish it. So then when I went to go rewatch, I'm like, well, fuck that. I'm starting right from scratch. So yeah. And I am ready to talk about it. So
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's get right into it.
yeah,
Balls deep.
today we are talking 2007's Mother of Tears. Gentlemen, who wants to take it? Scuba?
I got it. Mother of Tears, released October 24th, 2007. While excavating outside of a cemetery in the countryside, the workers accidentally find the coffin of the noble Oscar de la Valle, chained to a small urn burned since 1850. Monsignor Rusca orders to rebury the coffin inside the cemetery and sends the sealed urn to the director of the Museum of Ancient Art in Rome, Michael Pierce, who is an expert in mysticism and occult science, to confirm his fears. However, Michael's assistant Giselle Mares decides to open the urn with the student of art restoration and archaeology and Michael's lover, Sarah Mandy. While opening it, she hurts her finger and drops of blood on a magic red tunic, resurrecting the evil witch Mater.
I think it's Lacrimera. Lacrimera, I think is how they say it.
Lacrimum who immediately spreads a wave of violence, death, and destruction in Rome and attracts witches from everywhere. While visiting Padre Johannes seeking answers, Sarah meets Marta Calusi, who tells her that Mater Lacrimam is trying to bring the second age of witches after the falling of Rome with chaos and human despair. Sarah's mother was a powerful white witch who dared to fight against the evil black witch, and Sarah has inherited her abilities and is the last hope to stop the evil witch.
Whoo! Take a breath there, buddy.
That's a lot of shit.
That was a
Holy
thick
crap.
plot right there.
That's what she
Man,
said.
that was almost as thick as Bobby's cock.
Nah.
Almost.
Nah, I
Maybe
think
the
I
top.
think-
Maybe the
Close.
top half. But
maybe the top half, but that bottom half is like a cheese wheel. Okay, it's long like pasta, but thick as cheese wheels.
Jesus Christ.
So this gem was directed by none other than Dario Argento. Come on, do you really need to list the movies he's done? Written
The
by
last couple weeks.
written by Dario Argento. If you really don't know what Argento has done, you should not be listening to a horror movie podcast.
By the way, guys, I got a really funny story about this. So when I was looking up the info on this on Wikipedia, someone decided to edit it themselves and have a little joke. And under the writers listed, and I took a screenshot, is George Lucas and Gary
I saw that.
Did you see
saw
that?
that.
Two
Yeah,
people
so
had
I was like,
nothing
what?
to do with this.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. What the fuck? Yeah.
I
it
thought the
was
same.
really
Like, no.
weird. Also
fucking
written
hilarious.
by Jace Anderson, who did Thirsty, Toolbox Murders, and Autopsy. Adam Girash, Autopsy, House by the Lake, Tales of Halloween, The Segment Trick. Produced by Claudio Argento. Almost everything Dario Argento has worked on as well. Dario Argento and Marina Berlusconi. Now, I couldn't find anything on her. I did look her up, and she's more of like a legal type thing. I don't know. Like, she didn't really have anything that she produced.
So she just basically threw money at this and
She threw money at this, and they put her in as a producer. She did win some awards or something like that, some like legal type of award for being like I don't fucking know, a lawyer or something. So I don't know. Anyways,
so pretty
Pablo,
much way off the basis of movies.
way off the base from fucking movies. Yeah, it was
All
weird.
right, fair enough.
Take
Okay,
it,
funny
Bobo.
thing. Okay, I just want to interrupt. Did you guys see what Brody says? Says I thought Chad was cosplaying as Leatherface, which is funny because John.
I literally fucking said that because he's like, the jacket's too short. I'm like, well, perfect. Now you're pretty lady. So,
Just in time for the movie.
Thank you, Brody. Thank you, Brody. Ready this
Okay.
week?
Here we go. Starring Asia Argento, Triple X, Land of the Dead, Marie Antoinette as Sarah Mandy, Christian Salemo. Yeah, sounds about right. Dead Babies, the vicar.
Not the ones in this movie.
We'll get to that.
No, it's the next movie. The Vicar of Deblis as Detective Enzo Marchi, Daria Nicoladi, Deep Red.
Dead Red.
Dead Red. I can't read today.
Dead Red Redemption.
Yeah.
Yes.
Deep Red Inferno Phenomena as Elsa Mandy, Udo Kier, Ace Ventura, Barbed Wire Johnny.
He was an Ace
Oh, sorry.
my God.
Barbed Wire and then Johnny
Wait,
Mnemonic. I forgot to
who is
put
he in
that.
Ace Ventura?
Mnemonic. Yeah, who's the Ace Ventura?
He was.
Oh, he's the fucking. Oh, he's the guy who has the shark in the fucking tank.
Yeah, the guy with the shark. Yeah.
When he
As
had the
Pod-
parties.
as Padre.
What was it? What was it?
It's-
Fluffy ears? Yeah.
It's
Well,
been a
yeah.
minute since I've seen that.
Dude, right?
As Padre Johannes. You son of a bitch.
Sorry.
Moran Atias. Oogie Spoosie. Gas as Mater.
What? What the fuck did you just say?
What?
Oogie, whatever. What is the fuck?
It's August Fossi.
Aren't you Italian?
Thank you. I am.
That
Dude,
was
I
me,
can't pronounce
Jamie.
words for
Oogie
shit.
Spoosie.
Shut up. Shut up. As Meter. We just pronounced his name, but now I don't remember. Lachero. Close enough.
Necromarin.
Thank you, sweetheart.
I got you, baby girl.
That's right.
That one's gonna go in the clip for the show for the Instagram.
Oogie Spooky.
I'm your
All right,
Oogie Boogie man.
Adam James, Band of Brothers, Ancient Rome, The Rise and Fall of an Empire, and Bone Kickers as Michael Pierce. Coralina, help me out here.
Oh no, you're the Italian. You're the
Yeah.
Italian.
Yeah, you're the Italian.
You're on your
What
own.
the fuck?
You're on your
I'll try-
own.
You know
Why
what?
is the Mexican?
Gato D.
Why is the Mexican
Tasson,
helping?
Lady M 5.1, The Phantom of the Opera, 1998, as Giselle, and Felipe Leroy, The Life of Leonardo da Vinci, The Whole, as
The Whole.
The Whole, as Guglielmo de Witt. Sounds
Damn.
close to fucking dude. I'm Italian, but I can't pronounce.
You're
for
good.
shit, and I
You only
admit
got one more, Bob. You're good. You're in the trunk.
Oh man,
Valeria Shut up.
Only the boss man could have butchered this worse.
Cavallelli, Bomber, A Blade in the Dark, Thunder Warrior as Marta. And I'm done
So,
embarrassing myself.
I feel like we say TJ would have bombed that, but this shit's his bag. So I feel like he would have
butchers the names always.
Yeah, but dude, that dude like lives and breathes Italian, man.
This is true. This is true.
I could be wrong. Anyways, Chat Daddy.
Music by Claudio Simonetti, Conquest, The New Barbarians, Cut and Run, Midnight Killer. Cinematography by Frederic Fasano. Can Hitler Happen Here? The Bleeding House, and Giallo. Edited.
That's a hell of a name, dude. Can Hitler happen here?
Edited by Walter Fascano. Don't know what he did. Makeup and effects by Carla Diamantini, who did the 2016 version of Ben-Hur, Anger of the Dead, and Tale of Tales. Distributed by Dimension Extreme. Runtime of 108 minutes. MPW rating.
Wait, 108. I got 102 on mine.
Did I say 102? I meant 108. 108. 102. I don't know where the hell 118.
Oh, okay. No, you're fine.
Can't read
I was
today.
like,
Obviously,
I'm looking ahead. It's a budget, and the 3 and 2 kind of bled together. The
No,
budget,
you're fine.
the budget's 3.5 mil, and it grossed 3.1 mil.
So I got a question right off the bat. What the fuck is Dimension Extreme?
I would say that's the off-brand of Dimension, and it's probably some like direct to DVD release.
It's like direct to
bullshit or
DVD,
whatever.
and it's supposed to be like they're like.
You don't remember like how they always had that like fucking cut? It was like Dimension Extreme or like New. Like they always had the intros.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I almost want to say, wasn't Feast released under Dimension Extreme?
It's possible, and we will find that out in 2 weeks.
Yes, we will.
Bro, what a fucking that's gonna be a whole genre change, like not even a genre change up, but just a fucking flow change up completely.
Yep.
Oh my god. I was reminiscing about that movie the other day, but we are here to talk about Mother of Tears. Gentlemen, let's just generally discuss this shit.
This was actually a very fun movie to watch. I will say. Long, very little spots were boring, but I generally enjoyed it. I don't have too much bad to say, other than some plot holes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did fall asleep during the whole sequence on the train.
That was actually a pretty cool sequence. Like
wait, you fell asleep during that when she was getting chased down by the chick with the
no, I did
orange shit.
No, I saw that shit with the Japanese witch or whatever, but it was like a few minutes before that when she's like in the train station. I kind of fell asleep. I didn't fall asleep for long.
Gotcha.
You
are frozen on our end, but your audio is still coming.
Yeah, your
in,
audio's fine.
You know.
Your face is
What
frozen.
the hell is going on?
It's not a bad pose though. It's not like super. It's not.
Let me refresh. I'll be right back, guys.
All right, Chad will be back.
I have to say, I actually enjoyed the hell out of this one. I love how it incorporated the lore that was built from the previous films. We got, everything actually came full circle in this film.
Am I frozen again?
You are.
Okay, hold on.
Audio's good though.
I'm going to exit out. I'm going to switch USB ports.
Okay. All right, do what you got to do, brother.
All right.
I'll kick him out.
So this one I just feel like this one, and I don't know that it's because it was like a newer version, you know what I mean? I just feel like this one just played off of the other movies so well, and it brought all the lore together. Everything finally came to an end, and it wasn't just a repeat of what we had seen before.
Dude, that was perfect. You worded it. Whoa.
Yeah.
Hello there. That was worded perfectly, man. And yes, absolutely. The other movies, did we enjoy them? Not so much. However, it makes me happier to have watched them. And then going into this, because obviously, yes, they all play into this. They all are mentioned into it. You know what I mean? Like, so even though you probably don't necessarily need to watch them, if you have, it just makes it, all the fucking wiser.
Yeah, and
But
it just, and like I said, everything just comes together so well. Especially, I was like, okay, are they going to show the book? Are we going to get the book? And then finally they showed the book, and I was like, oh, cool, that's badass. And I feel like the only one part that felt off in this film for me was the whole flashback not animated because it wasn't really animated, but like the drawn stuff when they're talking about,
yeah,
you know what I mean? And
so
I can see that maybe they ran out of money. Maybe
there
and
was
that's why they
budgetary
went that route.
constraints, and
Yeah.
I know Boss
see, I
has
don't-
mentioned this before because obviously they tried to use CGI. CGI was expensive still, and shit. It was crap.
Yeah,
but
I will say the one spots that if they were going to take me out of the movie were actually when you see her mother.
Yeah,
that was really bad.
They really, I got to out of everything in the movie, if something was going to take me out of the movie, that 1,000,000%, it just didn't fit.
No, it didn't.
And she was also not she was not convincing to me. Like
The mother?
No, she it's just she didn't feel like she fit there.
No,
not at all. It
all.
definitely
Like-
was like it was almost like an afterthought or something. It was weird.
Yeah, like let's stick in, like we got like 30 seconds.
let's give her a
stick it in.
Force ghost. That's what they did. You know what? Let's give her a Force ghost, and maybe that's why they put George Lucas in as
it could be.
Still better than the weird purple ghost thing in Amityville 3. Just one.
This is true. This is
Dude,
true.
anything is better than Amityville 3.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if we're gonna shit on this, let's compare it to something even worse. Make it a little better.
And now I don't recall, but did we get the yellow eyes in this one? Other than
yes,
the opening
but no.
scene.
Kinda.
Other than the opening scene.
That's the only thing I saw was the
Okay.
opening scene.
Okay. And not to take anything away from the lighting from the other films, because like we said, the lighting in the other films was really great. We didn't get any of that in this film.
No.
There was none of that lighting, and I dug it.
Yeah.
It's a more modern time, and I just feel like everything just worked so well. Nothing really felt like it was a set. Everything felt,
except the very last scene.
yes. Except for the last one.
That
Yeah.
kind of had to
Really
be
horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like right from the catacomb entranceway. You're like, what is this?
But that last scene of them just sitting there when they the whole sandwich and everything
What's
in the
up from
background.
Twitch?
Yay.
Hello, Twitch.
Okay, so I did enjoy this movie just like you, gentlemen, but there's one thing that I have a question, and maybe it's me looking too hard in this, but at the same time, I feel like if I was on their team, I could easily save them some money, got rid of a scene, and made a better scene down the road. And that being is when the father, once the one dude, his son gets kidnapped, and he goes looking for the priest, and he finds out the priest had a stroke. That whole scene was fucking dumb to me. And I'm sorry right from the get-go, but I'm going to say it. Because why did they go to the hospital? There was no need for them to cut scene to the hospital to show that he's in a stroke. Could you imagine? I just want you guys to take a step back. Think about all the shit that would have to happen for that scene to actually go down the way it did. He's like, what happened to Father Potter or Father blah, blah, blah? Hold on. 20 minutes later, driving in silence to the hospital. I mean, you could really just tell me what happened. No. And then they got to go all the way up to the fucking hospital, and they're just like, see. And then they continue that conversation that they could have had right at the church.
Yeah.
You could have easily not paid for a hospital scene, which I'm assuming you would have to pay to the hospital. Dude, right there, you could have saved money in the budget and put that towards just anything. Anything.
Yeah.
I mean,
It just
it's
made
not
no
a
sense
perfect
to me.
movie.
Like,
It's
no, I
not
know.
a perfect movie, but for me, and I don't care.
It's art,
It's
John.
better.
Joe.
It's better than the other two. I like
It is way better.
It was-
personally,
yes, it
this
is.
is
Oh, it's
the other-
way better. I don't know if it's
And-
art though, John, but
This one isn't as artsy as the other
No.
two
no.
at all.
Thank God.
And I'm
And
okay
this-
with that.
And like I said before the show, this is the only one of the Three Mothers trilogy, trilogy about witches that actually has actual witchcraft going on.
Yes,
Yeah.
we actually
Yeah.
finally fucking saw witchcraft. I just
goddamn
whistled.
time. Jeez.
I don't even want to try to do it. No, but all right. So we had some awesome gore in this, which was right off the bat. First, kill,
Yes.
fantastic.
Fuck yes.
Way to bring,
Oh.
way to bring this squad into that.
Way to
Let me just
own
say
heart.
it right there. Yeah, like, and you know what I liked even the most about it, and it was something I actually complained about the first kill in Suspiria, because the first kill is supposed to be the most memorable. You know what I mean? Because it's so like over the top. But I felt like we all agreed it was almost too over the top. Now, some could say the same thing about this movie being over the top, but I feel like it's the right over the top. Does that make sense?
Bro,
Yes.
the baby yeet. Joe just said, can we
The
talk
baby
about the
yeet,
baby
dude.
yeet?
That was
As
fucking-
soon as I saw, I was like, the baby's going over. Baby's going over. The
And she
baby's
had a
going over.
smile on her fucking
Hit
face.
the best part was, the baby hitting the bridge was not planned.
Dude, it
No.
was
You
no.
knew it was not planned, but that was so fucking great. And I'm
That was
sorry,
the
I don't condone violence in real life, but
No.
anytime a baby gets owned in a movie, I love it. I live for it.
Because you know,
Well, now, wait, all right.
you
Wait,
can tell
wait,
it's a
real
doll.
quick.
You can always
As
tell
much
it's
as
a
that-
doll, no matter what. Like
As
it's-
much as that is a great scene, I won't argue that for this movie. Did it bother
No, that
anybody
was the
else that
best
when
ever.
that but when that baby's head hit the bridge, that there wasn't a little bit of a blood splatter?
right, they could have put a little CG splatter.
Right,
in
like
there,
you mean to
dude,
tell
like-
me? You mean to tell me that little baby's
Oh,
head? That's definitely like.
what if they did though? What if they did, and that was too much for the audience?
Yeah,
That's
and
a
it
good
might have been too much.
possibility.
Yeah.
That's a good
We-
possibility.
We can't see the blood splatter. Just leave it. But at the same time, and I have to ask, I feel like Argento might have a personal vendetta against small children in this movie,
Maybe.
because we don't only see a child yeeted off the bridge, but we see a young child, another kid get eaten alive, and then
Mhm.
another
Yes.
kid just get butchered to fuck from a big old butcher knife.
It
So
was
yeah,
so great.
I mean, I can't say I've ever seen this many tiny, and they're all toddlers. They're toddlers.
they were
to
toddlers.
Yeah,
babies.
they're no more
They're
than-
not even like. Well,
they're-
I guess
they're
the
They're
the
no
dude's
more than
kid was
5
probably-
years old.
yeah. See, the dude's kid was probably like 5, but the other ones was definitely like 2 to 3, and then straight up like months.
And you know, but I love that we actually see the extent of her power.
The witchcraft.
Yes.
You know, she came back and whether she was already here, her powers were enhanced by this tunic or whatever the fuck, or they call it a talisman. And I'm like, it's not a fucking talisman. It's a fucking
Yeah, talisman's
tunic.
a necklace.
Yeah. So I thought that that part of the scene was kind of weird where they called it a talisman. And I'm like, maybe, I mean, I don't know, fucking weird, whatever. But it was actually cool because you get to see the extent of her powers and how she's a witch, and she's just fucking everything up. People are going insane. People are like, she's bringing out the worst in humanity, and it was great.
That was
It
very
fucking great.
That was very Lovecraftian, by the way. That's a big element of a lot of his stories.
I like the fact that we see the witches walking all over the city.
Yeah.
Like they don't give a fuck anymore. They're like, yeah, it's our fucking time now. We don't give a
Dude,
shit.
they were straight up rock stars.
They
yeah,
were
fuck yeah, they were.
Yes,
Fuck yeah, they were.
punk rock stars. Okay, so first and foremost, the leader there who got her head fucking bashed in.
Yo, that was.
I'm not gonna lie. So her like fucking gold tooth or whatever threw me off in the beginning because when she was far away and
I thought
smiled,
she didn't have a
I was
tooth.
like, that bitch don't have any 2 teeth. Like I thought she was missing both. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude?
You
Like
missed the fucking teeth.
I thought she was gonna like stick her tongue through it or something like that, like something weird. Like I was like, oh nope, she's got a capped one. All right.
Yeah, you know what? Real quick, in the detail of the movie, one of my weird, I don't want to say funny, the weirdest ones is in one day there's 52 suicides. If that doesn't raise red flags for anybody and everybody in the city, which it really didn't, if you think about it, that's how you know something's really fucking wrong.
I mean, it must have, because it must have enough to where there obviously was an article written about it. So you know what I mean? Like the dude was collecting the facts, but at the same time, people just don't care. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
and that's the sad part is that's true. Can't say you're not wrong.
but if they're also all going crazy, they're also not going to care just on that respect of it either. Like
Mm-hmm.
I could have definitely done without the potential like random rape scene in the middle of the ship, but at the same time, you know, you're showing people fucking just losing their shit and going
The
ham.
evil of humanity. Like she
Yep.
brought out that evil in humanity.
It was
It was fucking hot too. She could do whatever
Yes,
she
she
wants.
was.
She was hot.
Yeah.
Once again, man, and I will give kudos to Argento. He has a lot of lovely women in his
That's
film.
the thing. That's the thing, though. I'm gonna have a hard time picking hottest character in this.
I'm not.
I picked
I
already.
I've already picked.
I've got a couple.
No, and you know what? I'm not even going. We might be all different because there's a lot of
We might.
There's a lot of
we
things.
might.
Now, that being said, we were talking about the lovely ladies. This is something that we talked about prior to going live, but I do want to bring it up now. And it's just kind of a weird elephant in the room. I feel like we all saw it, but Dario Argento's daughter is the main character. She has a nude shower scene. I don't know how, as a father, you could direct that personally. I'll say, I guess I give him kudos, but at the same time, still kind of a really weird thought, gentlemen.
I could never.
I'm not a father, but that thought alone
I
gives me
wouldn't, but I'm going to
chills.
give him the benefit of the doubt and say maybe his assistant director did that scene.
That's very possible, and
That's-
it's yes, that's very easy. What up, Scuba Junior?
All right.
Pay no attention to the jackass in the background.
Oh, he's good.
Even for me, like, I don't know. Could you imagine? I don't know. Even though plenty of people have, it's your movie.
It is your movie, but like Chad said, maybe it was the B Squad that did it, and so that kind of. But you feel like he's still got to watch the editing process. He's still going to
Exactly.
watch.
You still have to see your
That's
daughter
what I
naked
mean.
at some
You
point.
still,
And
yeah.
Again, I just want to reiterate, they're Italians. They don't see nudity in the same way that we do. It's not a big deal to them.
No,
that could also be part of it too.
And you know what? It's total. I'm not saying like obviously like there's different mindsets too, because there's obviously like, oh, that's gross, but it's like, no, man, this is a work environment. We are all here trying to do a job, and we're just going to be professional about this because this is what it costs. You know what I mean? Like, I can see that aspect of it. Brody says, Brody just chimes in with the same. As rough as is, I'd say he keeps it pretty professional from a filmmaker's point of view. Correct.
Yeah.
And yeah, it wasn't like overly sexualized. You gentlemen mentioned that before. Like, I still feel it was sexualized, but not so much as like, you know, like the witch scene earlier.
It's sexualized to us because we are horny men. You know what
That's
I mean?
true.
So to us,
yeah,
I don't give a shit. A woman in the shower, even if she's just washing her bits and
swing.
pieces, oh, okay, that's hot. You know what I mean? So
you
to
can have
us,
non-sexy nudity, absolutely. But for some reason, we're still going to find it sexy because
exactly.
It's like you guys said last week when your wife or your girlfriend takes off one piece of clothing,
bro. It could be a sock, and you're just
exactly.
Like,
it's a fucking sock, and it's just
like, what the fuck? I just walked in the door. You're like, oh, fuck it. But no, man. All in all, this movie, I could see where like a lot of people who love the first one, especially, don't like this one because it's like so drastically different. But for me, man, it just hits the horror spots right.
Agreed.
You know,
this was definitely the most horror of the three.
Yeah.
Oh yes. It was also the most adventurous of the three too.
I loved how we didn't get another burning house in this one like we did.
No, but
I almost expected it. I almost
did
expected
expect
it, though.
and it didn't happen. And I was like, yes.
We got a cool man on fire.
Yeah.
Katie's cutting in.
Snip, motherfucking snip.
Well, howdy do there, gentlemen. It is I, your DKB, here back for another episode of Gore and More. This week I'm here to talk to you about Mr. Argento's Mother of Tears.
He is out of his mind.
Installment of the trilogy to me is a lot better than Inferno, obviously not more than Suspiria. But for the reason why I enjoy it more than Inferno, and the main reason is the fact that the violence, the blood, the gore, it's all fucking balls to the walls in this. Like, each kill is fucking memorable. You cannot take your eyes off the screen when we are graced with this fantastic practical effects of gore left, right, and fucking center. I dig that shit. I eat it up every week. It's just fucking good. I mean, the story could be absolutely shit.
I love how Joe just now notices Brody wearing a Ducks hat.
Saying that, but the story, I think the story's
He's been wearing that for weeks, dude.
Yeah, like where you been?
You know, we go
He's
on
been
this
here.
journey with Asia, the lead actor, Mr.
He's been too
Argento.
busy with
We
the
love our
channel.
Aussie Zeb.
Like, she has a
Love
very
him.
strong performance about it.
Yes,
She
we
really
do.
delivers and carries this film. And like I said, we go along the storyline with her. We sort of go up and down like a roller coaster, but yet she still delivers and helps carry the storyline along the whole way, and it's watchable from start to finish. Now, the color palette of this film is a lot different compared to obviously Suspiria and Inferno. It's probably a little bit more of the early 2000s, I think. Don't quote me on that. But you can tell there's a little bit of like maybe a little bit of the darkening happening in some scenes. It's very rarely, but
I can see that just a
the
skosh.
cinematography of like that real rich blackness throughout some of the exterior scenes looks fucking fantastic. For me, I think even during the daylight there'll be like dark corners. The lighting and the camera is placed extremely well. How he structures out these scenes in the exterior shots, I find. Yeah, like I said, the story to me was more enjoyable than Inferno. But like he steers off in a different direction, although carrying the undertone and themes from the first two films, just to sort of do something a little bit different, like I've said. But anyway, I still think it's a great watch. If I had to recommend this for anything, it'd be the fucking Gore.
Yeah.
So this
And
week
the
I'm
titties.
going to give it a...
Oh shit!
And I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say about it. And yeah, this is DJB signing out. Cheers.
Oh, okay.
I gotta
was
tell you,
cool.
I
That was
liked
cool.
how he did that.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
good. That was
so
good.
all right, for you audio
Sorry, I'm
listeners,
getting warm. That's enough of this now.
You're fine, dude. For you audio listeners, Brody gave it a 4.1, and I forgot he said he fucked up something with the end, so he re-edited it. I was like, it'll totally work, dude. And I loved it. So thank you for that, Brody. Awesome. And yeah, dude. So he actually likes it more. I mean, I would probably agree. I definitely like this more than Inferno as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's weird. Like everybody loves Suspiria the most, or like that's what you hear about.
Yeah.
And my enjoyability went up progressively as we went through the trilogy.
Yep.
Yeah,
here.
No,
Same here.
100% agreed.
It was like, who didn't like it? Liked it a little bit more. Liked it a lot more.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it just fell.
All right. So, gentlemen, we have one more review, and that is from the lovely Heather, Redhead of the Dead.
Hello, this is Heather, your Redhead of the Dead, here
make
to
her
put
big
my
screen.
little input onto Mother of Tears, Part 3 of the
We're
Dario
all dressed up
Argento
nice and fancy.
Yeah.
trilogy here on Gore.
She got a hot
Valentine
date.
on it.
Dressed up, Heather,
Mostly,
Yeah.
biggest thing I have to say is
like the red.
thank you. This one was so much better than the first two. We really have a storyline. We really connect with the characters. And we get a great ending. So basically, overall, yes, this was very enjoyable. I always like to just make a few kind of like random comments when I do these little clips. So
Brody.
why did they deprive us of the sex scene in the beginning with Sarah and
Came
Michael?
back from taking
Oh my
They go to his
god.
house,
Brody.
and then they show them in bed together, naked, talking to each other, and it's like,
Yeah.
we didn't even see them kiss. Nothing. What was that?
I already
not
took it
wrong.
as they were already dating, though. Myself.
The
yeah.
Just the way he
Asian
held her-
witch
just the way he
that
held her
gets
when he
killed
first came in.
on the train.
Little
She's
close.
like slamming the door. The freaking prop head that they used. Oh my god, that was so bad.
Yeah, but it was awesome. It was so bad, but it was awesome.
Me
It
too.
was.
In the end, is it really all you have to do is stop the Mother of Tears is burn that poncho thing? Really?
She's got a poncho.
Take
All you
away her
have to do is
power.
burn the poncho, and that just kills the Mother of Tears. That just
The
destroys
poncho
everything.
thing.
Okay.
It was her talisman.
All right, that was a little weak, but and then very end of it, I absolutely loved how they ended with them just laughing hysterically once they climb out of the the cave.
I didn't like
loved
that.
that. That was great.
You didn't like it?
And then
No.
the only other two things I want to say is, I think my favorite kill was the priest, and I think that the actress playing Sarah could have been better. And I'm gonna give this a 3.8.
All right.
Thanks.
Not bad.
This is your Redheaded Dead saying, "I'll eat your brains later." Bye.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what that emoji
Not
stands for.
mean in the
Oh.
dirty way, gentlemen. So-
Brains.
Yeah, brains. Come on.
Great helmet. Anyways,
Good kill. I will say, Heather, good kill choice. Very good.
Oh yes.
it was.
And there were some good ones to choose from.
Yeah, there
Yes.
weren't too many bad ones
Finally.
to choose from. So
Fair enough. All right, gentlemen. So that's all our reviews we have discussed. Shall we take a peek behind the curtain?
I
Let's
will
spread
give
the
you what I have.
them cheeks with some butter, please.
Okay, so Dario Argento reportedly offered the title role to Anya Pironi, who had briefly played the same character in Inferno. That was the mystery woman. The actress declined the offer on account of her age and having been retired since 1985.
Makes sense.
Fair
Inferno
enough.
was 80, right? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she retired 5 years later. I mean, and she
Yeah.
would have been. I mean, especially for those nude scenes. I'm not too sure.
Yo, man, listen.
But you know, Italians, they age like fine wine.
Not
so-
only that, but
do.
you're talking 2007. So, I mean, dude, let's just look at how people age differently compared to like 30 fucking years. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
straight up, I don't even know if you guys know this, and this is a super random, like, side skirt. But do you know how old the Golden Girls were supposed to be in that show?
Mm-mm.
60s, weren't they?
Betty
70s?
White's
thought they were
character literally mentioned that she was 55 in one episode. I'm like, yo, these ladies are all in their 50s.
They're on their 70s. Well, except for
No,
but
but they. I mean,
Estelle was not.
but that's how they look, though. I mean, like, she said she was 50. I was like, but it's like, bro, think about women in their 50s now. They don't fucking look like that, dude. Come on.
No, they
Well, it's
don't.
because we're getting older. That's why. We
No,
don't.
no,
we
no,
don't.
no, dude. You're telling me women in their 40s look like women in their 40s they did 30 years ago? No,
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 not
not
at all.
even
That's
fucking
what I'm
close.
saying. Because we are older, we perceive them differently.
I understand what you're saying. I still say though that like people are aging different because
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Bea Arthur-
definitely.
yeah.
Bea Arthur in Maud was fucking 45 and she looked 70 in that
Yeah,
shit.
she
Selma
did.
Hayek
Yeah, she did.
is
She did.
58 and she looks better than some fucking 20-year-olds I see
This is
walking
true.
down the street. So
This is true.
not saying whatever they fucking got in the milk down there, but I don't know. Just super random. Like she might have pulled it off. You never know.
Yeah.
We would
I
never
would
know.
I would say I would say she doesn't believe she would have pulled it off, and that's why she turned it down.
Fair.
I mean, she
at
was
least
hot. She was
Yeah.
hot
Yep.
in-
She
in
was-
Oh, yeah.
1980.
she was absolutely just. I think she actually won one of our.
She did.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, she definitely did.
What else we
She
got?
won the
Chad, Daddy?
swing of the week.
Okay, so Mother of Tears is the final film in Argento's trilogy known as The Three Mothers. It's loosely based on characters from Levana and Our Ladies of Sorrow, a section of Thomas de Quincey's Suspiria de Profundis. The prose poem outlines the existence of three women that are a personification of sorrow, Mater Lacrimarum, Mater Suspiriorum, and Mater Tenebrarum. Argento and Daria Nicolodi recast De Quincey's Three Sorrows as three malevolent witches who rule the world with tears, sighs, and shadows. When released in 1977, the first film, Suspiria, introduced the major stylistic elements of the series, including the bold use of primary colors and elaborate set pieces for each murder, which was the two things that we actually thought stood out. And the two things we really liked, the first one, the rest of it, we didn't like the story. The sequel, Inferno, developed the overarching plot continuities concerning the three central witches when released in 1980. So that just basically confirms that Inferno was basically just bringing the book into it and trying to explain.
That's cool. And it, it added to it. It did what it needed to do.
It did. I will say it did add to it, but not to the extent that I know for me, I would have liked more.
We have a request in the chat. For
What do we got?
Here you go, Janie. Suspiria. She likes the way I say that for some reason. I don't know.
Sploosh.
Moist.
Oh, she's got.
Well, don't say that word, Bobby. Don't ruin it with that word.
Why?
Phrasing.
Oh no.
It has gone very quiet.
She did.
Okay,
She got quiet.
so
I saw that.
we probably should have said this in the beginning, and we want you guys that clearly have fun, but yo, watch y'all asses because Facebook
seriously.
is always watching. Always. So
It's sometimes not us you got to worry about. You guys got to worry about those who follow around.
We're all your friends, and we go, but it's like, yo, just you don't need to get banned just because you want to go a little ham. Just watch your asses.
Seriously.
Because if you get banned, then I can't say Suspiria.
Listen,
and then we can't enjoy your awesome banter. So.
And I just want to remind everybody of Oogie Spoogie.
Oogie Spoogie. Oogie Spoogie.
Just because you guys going to get busy at the bus stop doesn't mean you have to. All right.
That's Oogie Boogie's Italian cousin.
Oogie Spoogie. Okay, so this was the final film of Darian Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon? Every time we say that, dude, it's all right.
The Cannes Film Festival requested the third mother be ready in time for consideration as a 2007 competition contender. However, the film was not screened in its entirely at the festival. It wasn't quite finished. On May 2007 at 9:30 a.m., they premiered 20 minutes of footage from the film, consisting of 8 lengthy scenes to a packed audience. The preview was preceded by a credit roll and disclaimer that warned of graphic violence. The 8 scenes included were the complete beginning to the point where Azia, however you say her name, opens the Mother of Tears urn, the arrival of several demons, which, by the way, I'm guessing the demons were kind of trying to explain the ogre hands from the first 2 movies. I'm guessing.
Well, the demons were the little statues they took out. Right?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought there was a statue. So
maybe it was just weird werewolf statue.
Yeah.
It included the powder puff scene, the lesbian death scene, as it's listed here, Udo Kier's major scene, Ozzy running through the streets of Rome, Adam James's meteor scene, and the entrance of Mater Lacrimarum. According to the reporter Alan Jones, the audience reaction was mixed. The acting quality varied, and the script contained too much exposition, but the cinematography was beautiful.
Yes,
fair enough.
So, you know what? It's like I didn't hate the main girl, like Argento's daughter. But I did feel like everybody around her kind of outclassed her acting ability per se compared to her.
Especially the lady who knew her mother.
Bro.
Even her acting on her, she was it.
Listen, I know the Mother Witch was really just delicious, but that woman.
Can we just talk about the fact that you were just waiting for those 2 to kiss, weren't you?
Yes.
It's like it seemed like it was going to happen, and then it didn't.
Now kiss.
I mean, you
swing.
She was like rubbing her shoulder and everything.
Clearly, that was meant to feel like that. Like you were supposed to.
And obviously, she was a lesbian because she had a girlfriend.
Right. No, actually, was it girlfriend or was it wife? I can't remember actually.
Well,
wife.
Either way.
Either way, yeah.
But dude, I'm not saying, but she might take my pick for most attractive because she was
Queen of the week.
See, I'm leaning more towards her wife / girlfriend.
The one with the pixie cut.
Yeah.
All right.
But we'll get there.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
We're not there just yet.
We're putting the cart before the horse. Let's see. So, okay, this is what the boss man wanted me to touch on. So there actually is another third Mother movie that was made. It was an unofficial sequel called The Black Cat. It was made by Luigi Cosi. I forget what year this came out. Yes. So the original
88.
Yeah. It was originally proposed as an unofficial finale to the then incomplete Three Mothers trilogy. It was a horror movie production. Resurrects a witch called Lavana, who's the main evil character in the movie. Lavana tries to take over the world so the evil can be spread everywhere, but the only one in her way is Anne, who is to play Lavana in the movie. As I said, okay, so basically, it's a bit meta. Like they're trying to make a movie based on the story of Lavana, and they bring like the witch into the real world, kind of like Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Okay.
So that was the original story. Like, and so I honestly thought that I had more on it, but I guess I must have forgot to put it in. But yeah, it was an unofficial sequel. It's not particularly highly regarded.
I think they call. He also told me they call it Demons 6.
Yeah, it has a couple different names.
Yeah.
Dude,
believe it or not, there's not even a Wikipedia page on it at all. There's hardly anything. Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, there's like not one crazy fan that's just obsessed with it that didn't even.
And you go on
didn't
the
even go
you go on the IMDb page, and there's not much on it either.
See, but that makes me kind of want to see it. Even like,
Has
I'm
Boss
curious.
Man watched it? Do we know?
Probably.
I think so.
Demon 6, huh?
Oh God, it isn't the Demon sequel. That's right.
That's crazy.
But yeah, and then originally a script draft was written by Argento's ex-wife Daria Nicolodi. Oh, this is more on that. But producer Dino De Laurentiis wasn't interested, and Argento, who originally was supposed to direct, moved away from the project and focused on his next movie. A few years later, she gave the script to her friend Luigi Cosi, wanting him to turn it into a movie. He decided to do it, but didn't want to make a straight-up sequel to Suspiria and Inferno, so he rewrote the script into something that's more of a tribute to the two movies. She realized that his version wasn't what she had in mind, and so she left the project too.
Oh, damn.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Creative differences, right? Happens all the time.
But yeah, that's all I got for behind the scenes. There really wasn't very much.
Well, it's third movie, budgetary constraints.
And like I said, I was having computer issues, so I didn't even have a chance to go more in depth.
So, and like Chad noted, it was filmed in 2007, but kind of also has very familiar HBO 90s quality.
Yeah, that was the feel that I got. It was like watching The Dentist.
So funny scene, and I got to ask you guys, and I hope the wife is watching because I know she wanted me to bring this up. The first time she turned invisible in the library, or was like concentrated to invisible.
The cloak of invisibility scene.
Yeah. Right. So when the dude kept going in the corner, and then when he actually turned around to face her, dude, didn't it almost look like he was fucking sniffing on her? Like he was just that close. Like even my wife, she's like, that had to be so awkward to film that scene because it was just like pretend you're invisible.
Hey,
like,
Flick Snacks.
Hey, Flick Snacks and Knickknacks. What's up?
Shout out to our boy Flick Snacks. He will actually be taking my spot over. Scoob's going to be the main host, but I won't be here next week, and he's going to be joining us. So we're going to do a pod crossover.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a great episode too, because not only is it a pod crossover, it's my birthday podcast.
Ooh.
And it's the first Rob Zombie film on the podcast too, I believe.
Yo, I'm so excited for that.
I'm sad I can't be here, but I will be sending in a review. And of course, if I can, I'll be watching you gentlemen break that shit down hardcore.
Right on, buddy.
And real quick, John, while we're on that scene.
Yeah, homie.
What I find ridiculously funny about it is when she's after that, she's like done, and the lady's like looking at her and make sure she's okay, and she just flips out on her.
Yeah, but she yells, and the cop is obviously not that far away.
Far away. Yeah. So you get where I'm getting at. Then it's like he was just 5 steps out of here. Wouldn't you turn around after you just heard that?
Yeah. Yep.
Like, come on.
I will say I like the addition of Evil Monkey into it.
Yes.
It kind of didn't make sense, but it didn't have to. I fucking loved it.
We were watching that.
Yeah.
We were watching that, and I looked at the wife and said, I want an evil monkey.
Evil fucking monkey, dude. He was awesome.
No, you want Puppy Monkey Baby.
No.
No.
Puppy Monkey Baby.
Oh.
Not
yet, Heather. That one's coming, Heather. That one is coming next week.
Yeah,
we'll talk about what we're doing next week later on.
Bobby, I just want
to
say, you say Puppy Monkey Baby, and I sit here, and anytime I play, Predator, listen to the Predator theme, and you hear the Predator theme, and it goes da na 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 na, and all I can hear is Puppy Monkey Baby, Puppy Monkey Baby.
Don't do that to me, Chad. No.
And now Predator is ruined for Big Johnny D.
Wait, hold on, wait. Let me say it in the tone. Puppy Monkey Baby. Puppy Monkey Baby.
See?
God damn it.
Puppy Monkey Baby.
All right.
That's just so random. Yeah.
Oh my God. God damn it. God damn it, dude. All right. What format was this watched on, gentlemen?
To Tubi.
Tubi.
I have the DVD.
Tubi. You have the DVD.
I have the DVD.
Was it opened?
Of course.
Oh, so but you said I thought you didn't see this before.
No, I didn't see it before it was open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because didn't you just had one a couple weeks ago that was unopened, right? Wasn't that
Inferno?
No, what was our last vampire movie there? Salem's Lot, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So Tubi, good quality, great.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Closed captions. 2 thumbs up from me. douche of the film.
The monkey.
I was gonna say the evil monkey.
Oh, that monkey was a.
Yo, is the monkey really a douche though?
He was in
No,
his
he really
job.
wasn't, no.
Doesn't matter. Just because you're doing your job doesn't mean you're not a douche. Look at the Nazis were just doing their job. They're all douches.
No. You know
you're
who's
right,
the
you're
douche?
right,
The
you're
mother
right,
who
you're right.
throws the baby over. Let's be real.
Yeah, but she was hypnotized under witchcraft, dude. That doesn't count. The monkey,
So
maybe,
why don't we just-
maybe
wait,
the
wait.
monkey is just straight up like, you know what?
So wait, guys.
I'm a monkey and I'm an
Just-
asshole. I'm gonna work with this witch. Fuck her, fuck everybody
Yeah,
else. dude.
so then wait a minute. Why don't you just say the witches?
No, man.
I
You know what?
mean-
I'm gonna agree. Evil Abu wins for me, dude.
Evil
Like-
Abu.
You mean Oogie Boogie?
Yeah,
Oogie
right.
spooky.
Oogie spooky.
Douche of the film. Is there an actual douche though? I'm trying to think. Besides the actual witch,
There really
I mean,
wasn't
really, like,
somebody that was like overly douchey.
No, there
really.
really wasn't. No. All right,
But that's why I
I'm gonna
picked
go
the
with
monkey.
I'm gonna go with the witch then, because I mean
Just the
with
main
her
witch,
it's
the
all
way mother.
happening. So you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. My shit just go. Gentlemen, favorite kill. And we have some good ones.
Oh God.
We have some good ones.
I'm gonna go opening scene because it was fucking
Ooh.
brutal.
Bro. That shit. What the fuck did they shove in her mouth? It was clearly some kind of like
Some kind of
like,
device that just like opened up.
opens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fuck. I
I'm
don't know
assuming
what that
maybe
was
like it must open something. I mean, they're at a museum, so maybe it opens boxes or you know what I mean? Like shit,
Yeah.
whatever.
That's my pick.
That was a good one, dude. And then just stabbing, ripping out intestines, choking with intestines. Like,
Yes.
yo, this is like some hatchet level fucking murders
Yes.
going on, dude. And it was brutal as fuck. Dude, I want to say I almost agree though, because that was just that fucking really pulled me into the movie.
Yeah.
I gotta go with I gotta disagree. I gotta go with the priest getting the fucking meat cleaver to the face.
Yeah, I would agree with you on Chad. I'll agree with Chad on that. That was good. Yeah.
That was good.
On the
but
stair, right? Is that what
Yeah.
we're talking about? When and then she cuts her own throat.
But
that
she
was
cut
also
his throat
that was
too,
Heather-
didn't
that
she?
was,
She cut his
that was
throat too,
Heather-
yeah.
Initially,
it was
but then
Heather's
she
throat,
like
too.
So I just feel like there was way too many throat slashes in this.
well, and it was just
Yeah,
that
but
one
his was the
girl
most
though.
brutal for sure.
It was just that one, like, because I felt like she did it to the one guy, and then the
I got
second
to
guy
go back
her.
and look because I feel
mean-
like we not too long ago we had another movie of somebody getting strangled by their own intestines, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, it was
Why not?
Hatchet 2.
Hatchet too.
Yeah,
Was that
Hatchet.
it? Okay,
Yeah.
It was Hatchet
Hatchet.
2 because it was
John Carl Beekler.
thank you.
that's right.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, because
So,
he pulled out, he caught his intestines and he's trying to run away, and he was like, "Nope, got you, bitch."
So, but yeah, I'll agree with that. All right, the priest. Yeah.
Brody is setting up an MMA match between Chad and Joe right now. In the
Yeah, I'm not
contest,
sure.
just
I'm not
to-
sure why I make Joe mad. I mean, maybe because of the tie.
It's 'cause
Maybe
he
because I look
wants
like we
to-
get ready to talk about the last week's high school football game. I don't know.
Yes. And you know what? I'm gonna have to say honorable mention was the door head.
The
slam.
door. Yes,
that was
definitely.
pretty brutal. That was
We got a
brutal
bit.
as fuck.
We got
I
a bit of an
didn't-
eye scene.
I did not expect it. It seemed very like I didn't expect the main character there to just pull that out. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
I didn't think it was
oh,
gonna.
shit.
I mean, like,
goddamn.
I thought she was just gonna be knocked out and then she
Yeah,
was gonna go.
What I thought too.
She just kept going, and I was like, "Right the fuck on, get it, girl."
And then
Or I
like
thought
only
you-
4 hits, dude. That's like fucking Voorhees style, bro.
Yeah.
She,
Or I thought she was going to open the door, see her, and smash her in the face with something, but not the door.
Yeah,
yeah, that was definitely honorable mention for me. So gentlemen, opening scene hook you in. Oh, I'm sorry. Best scene. I skipped.
Oh God.
Best scene of the movie.
Okay. Where she finds Michael and you see his throat slit and she sets him on fire. That whole sequence from the moment she finds him outside till she goes down in the basement running from him.
What the
I
hell
loved it.
happened? Okay, question on that scene. What the fuck happened with on fire Michael and fucking Force Ghost mom? They like fused and just like
It's like did they get sucked into hell?
It's
or
like she.
something?
I don't fucking know, dude.
It's
Like,
what it looks like.
I was like, wait a minute. So she's a ghostly apparition and he's a physical being on fire, but somehow they were like, burn.
Which makes no sense because, like in the scene right before that, the girl said you can't touch her or she'll disappear.
Mama, mama, mama.
No, she said mommy, not mama, which
Yeah,
was
she was
really
really
Mommy.
weird.
Lois.
That was
Lois.
some issue. That's some issues
Mama,
right there.
mama.
It's like,
Hi.
Yeah. What? Best scene.
Well, yeah,
This
that's
is a
fine.
tough one.
That's what she said.
It's hard, dude. Because there's a lot of good ones. I want to say maybe almost just the whole train scene in general, like when she was getting chased down and stuff. Like I thought that was cool.
I could see that.
Because she was just like she's hiding, like she's dodging witches, she's dodging cops. Somehow she's still fucking doing it, and I'm like, damn, dude.
You know, I think what I'm gonna say for my best scene is literally any scene of just the weird random acts of violence.
The violent orgy in the basement. I mean, Brody.
Ooh, that was
that was
something.
pretty brutal.
You see arms getting chopped off and shit.
So honestly, that's what I was gonna say once Chad was done talking. So I'm glad Brody said it, but that was the best scene for me.
Fair enough. You're not digging it, you're licking it.
It is Valentine's Day, sir.
Yeah, buddy.
Anyways,
I mean, it's not just
Chad,
Valentine's Day.
Chad, did you say yours?
I said just the random acts of violence and madness.
Random acts of violence. Oh, okay. So like the super. Okay, yeah, baby thrown off a bridge. Got it. Dig it.
The baby yeet.
The baby yeet.
Yeet, bam, been gone.
So opening scene, did it hook you in?
Yeah.
Now I'm assuming opening scene was the graveyard scene of them digging it out, right?
Yeah, I guess.
It did because I mean, first of all, what the fuck were they digging for?
Yeah.
Were they digging for that to begin with?
Not only that, but when they pulled it out, and I'm like, listen, dude, when you see a coffin with a weird urn thing like that with weird symbols all over,
or chains,
put it.
Yeah, why do they always open it
back? Put it.
Now you wonder why.
Just don't put it in my car, man. It's cool.
I wonder why
2020
forward has been the way it has been.
I love the fact that the guy fell down the hole and they ask if he's okay. He's like, hey, there's something cool down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Not like I broke my leg or something. It's like, hey,
I
there's
just
something
fell
down
out
here.
of this. I just fell out of this piece of heavy machinery, but I'm fine.
I'm just saying, man, if I was also in this group of people and they're like, yo, let's separate this. Like, you know what? If you guys want to rebury that, you should probably just keep it all together.
But the thing is, why were they going to bury it later on tonight? Wouldn't you want to bury it right away?
Well, they probably had to dig the hole and everything still, I would imagine. I'm reaching. I know.
Hey, they got a job to do, buddy.
Yeah.
I imagine, like, because I was even asking,
schedule.
I'm like, why are they digging there in the first place? Why did they decide to dig in that one spot? But maybe they just happen to know there was bodies outside of the cemetery that need to be exhumed.
Actually, I'll tell you exactly why they were doing it later. They're non-union and get paid by the hour.
Oh,
overtime.
Got to get that fucking union shit.
Yo, union gets overtime. Anyway, so most attractive character. This might be the hardest question of the night.
That's what she said.
You already know my
many
answer.
yummies.
Mother of Tears.
Mother of Tears.
She was up there.
She was delish, as she should be. I have to say I'm gonna have to go with the other one though. The lady that knew the mom, the older lesbian dude. Because I feel like she was just.
And I'm leaning towards the wife or the girlfriend or whatever she was. I mean,
you know something? I'm gonna go with Lord, Mother of Tears. You can have my tears. Baby.
No,
and
you know what?
My honorable mention is Asia Argento, or Asia, however the fuck you say her name. I don't know what it is. I have always thought
it's those big puppy dog eyes.
And
it's those big puppy dog eyes.
It's the messy hair, dude.
Anytime I can see her naked in a movie, I'm all for it. Like,
thanks, Dad.
Thank you, Dario. That is your greatest creation.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good way to put
Yeah.
it.
This was I don't think anybody could go wrong with any of the choices in this film. Honestly.
Not at all.
You really can't.
I don't think there was any really like just woofs.
I mean, really, the most woof was the fucking
Ghost Mom,
the one that got her head bashed in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She was not an attractive Asian at all.
No.
I feel like she could have been had you taken that fucking thing off her tooth and then wiped like her face fucking clean.
Yeah, if you wiped off that makeup and that, yeah.
Dude, and I'd like to point out that the two witches that kept appearing in front of what's his face, those like the two, they look like dudes. They look like dudes to me.
Okay, fair. I just thought they looked like really, 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 really trashy hookers.
Yes, that's what I thought.
They're like
because
begging for a good time with the eyes.
And my wife kept laughing at the one's eyebrows, dude, because they were like fucking this big. You know, I was like, damn, dude, this is.
They were sus. They were sus. Like if you pull down the pants, there might be a wiener.
You gotta feel for that Adam's apple there, buddy. You know, you just
gotta do the whole Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, I was about to say you gotta do Crocodile Dundee. Yo, she's a man.
It was a guy.
Oh, it's a guy, man.
Oh man. All right, gentlemen. Did the score set the mood?
You know, I'll be honest with you, I don't actually remember too much of the score.
I didn't really pay attention to the score. Like I wasn't kind of
I heard.
It wasn't memorable by any means.
No,
so.
not at all.
No, I wouldn't even say it did the job. It seemed kind of like Inferno. Yeah, kind of like Inferno in scenes. Like it just was a little bit bizarre.
Fair. I still felt Inferno went a little bit wonkier with some of their music.
Dude, we got straight up carnival music.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Thank you, Brody.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, best song, I don't think we can do.
There was a Mother of Tears song that played over the credits. Let's sing about the Mother of Tears.
So then there we go.
It's like some kind of Mother of Tears rock song.
Shout out to the Mother of Tears credit song. Thank you, Chad Daddy.
Yeah,
Favorite character?
Evil Monkey.
Evil Laboo. Yeah. Evil Monkey. Evil Laboo.
He was the douche, but he was the favorite.
He was just awesome. We're just like Monkey. I mean, I don't know what it is, dude, but even as a kid growing up, I always wanted a pet monkey, dude.
Baby.
Dude, that is my as much as I love him, I still gotta go with him as my second favorite evil monkey. My favorite evil monkey is the Nazi monkey in Raiders of the Lost Ark. It even does the salute.
Oh, ooh. Oh my god.
I love that evil monkey.
Wait. Sidebar. Let's list how many evil monkeys we could potentially think of.
Oh,
so you got Raiders of the Lost Ark. Mm-hmm. You have Mothers of Tears. I'll throw in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got? Well, then we got Evil Monkey.
Evil Monkey. Yeah.
There's a horror movie about I can't remember if it was an orangutan or a chimp called Link that went around killing people.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the monkey from Phenomena.
No, he was a good monkey though.
Was he?
Yeah, he helped her.
Okay, I don't remember.
King Kong.
He fucking saved the day.
Say
Kong,
the monkey.
Kong was not evil. Kong was not evil.
Yeah, Kong was fucked. He was put in a bad spot. He just got screwed.
He got kidnapped. He was in love and then he got kidnapped.
We could say the. What was it? Well,
what about the monkey from Outbreak?
The fucking
Monkey Shines.
Oh yeah.
The main bad monkey in Planet of the Apes remake.
Oh
yeah, he's actually
Caesar.
No,
Caesar. No, not Caesar.
No, not the Tim Roth. Thade.
Yes.
What?
The one that had fucking Marky Mark. Tim Roth played the evil chimp leader, whatever you want to call him.
Oh,
yeah.
You're talking the Tim Burton one.
Yes.
I actually enjoyed that one. I know a lot of people did not, but I did.
And you know why?
I'll tell you why. It made you question if you were a furry or not. That's what it was.
Yes, I was just going to say that. I was just going to say
no. It made you question if you would fuck a fucking chimpanzee that was human-like.
Yes, if it looked like Helena Bonham Carter. Yes.
Come on, dude. How could you not?
She was a hot chimp.
Every dude was silent the moment she was on screen because you're all just like, what the fuck is wrong with me, dude? Because I should not be attracted to this dude. My fucking ass.
No.
I have the weirdest boner right now.
That's that moment of you just go like this. You're like, I bet I could ride it.
Just a disclaimer: the More podcast does not condone bestiality.
I just wanted to. This is why I love you guys. We all fit in together so well. I was worried that I was the weird one.
Nope.
I feel better now.
God.
I feel better.
Good sidebar.
I'm not standing up anytime soon now.
Would you fuck a chimp? Yes, if it looked like that.
I can't stand up now. I'm in my gray sweatpants. It can't happen.
He's gonna stand up and he's gonna knock that fucking microphone stand over.
False sport mile going on right
now. You know what? One more evil monkey that I just thought of. What the fuck was his name? And also in the.
I thought you were gonna go with Wizard of Oz. I was like, yeah, that's an easy one, dude.
Well, yeah, no. In the fucking the James Franco one.
Okay, Brody keeps mentioning Shakma.
Shakma. Which one's Shakma?
No, that's not the same one. No, what's the one you're talking about?
The James Franco, wasn't that
one
Caesar?
That was like against Caesar?
Oh, what the fuck was his name? Evil monkey, for fuck's sake, Shakma. I have to look up Shakma because I don't know who that
I'm
is.
looking it up right now.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Brody's throwing us a curveball here. Oh wow, it's a 1990 film.
Oh Jesus Christ, that is an.
And it's on Tubi. All
Ooh.
right. Good to know.
Hey, maybe we should throw that in one of our gaps.
A group of medical students are attacked by an aggressive laboratory animal while competing in an after-hours role-playing game at their school. Dude, sign me up. I'm fucking down.
Dude, D&D
sounds like a sweet
act.
Yeah, that sounds like an awesome fucking monster movie, dude. Thank you, Brody. Sorry for being dumb. We're not paying attention. All right, gentlemen. So, was this movie scary? No,
It had
not to me.
scares, but not
really.
scary.
Okay, I did jump when
Gory.
she had. I did jump when she had the bad dream where the demon popped up from out of nowhere.
All right.
Okay.
That startled me. That did
Yeah.
startle me. 100% fair. That was good. Does it hold up today?
Yes.
I would say 95% of it, yes. The CGI is a little lacking, though, for sure.
Yeah, but the CGI is still better than Mortal Kombat 95.
True.
Well, I would say maybe 97. Well, yeah, Reptile's pretty bad. All right, fair enough.
That was really bad.
Better
I
than the
know.
CGI in Spawn.
I know. I got to take. Oh my god, bro. Ooh. I still love it though. I don't care.
That's John Leguizamo is why.
They
I'm
don't.
sure.
They don't call me the vibrator or the the violator. All right, gentlemen. Acting.
I think actually everybody did good.
Bad.
Okay, but
Oh,
keep in
well-
mind, it's hard to judge. This is dubbed into English for the most part, so it's really hard to judge that.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with these kinds of movies that are dubbed. It's hard to
be fair.
really, yeah.
It is.
But I mean, it wasn't horrible.
No.
All right. Also, Ebony said Rat Monkey and Dead Alive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was good too. All righty. So, cinematography. Pretty good.
Yes and no. It was all right.
It wasn't the best one. It was
Like
not
I
the
said,
best.
the
But it
thing that
also wasn't
the one
much.
shot that I hated, though, like I said, was the shot of them at the very end where they're sitting there laughing. It looked like a really bad map.
I agree.
Agreed. Yeah.
So that's what pulled you out of that scene, not so much
Yes.
them like the laughing part. It's just okay.
Yeah.
No, I
'Cause
get it.
I couldn't get over how bad that scene looked
That's
because
fine.
of that. Yeah.
And then there's not really one shot that stands out. It's not something to write home about, but it's not terrible.
I will say I did notice, and I feel like it was a lot subtler in this, but they did use a lot of palette tones of yellow, which I know is now this obviously is not a giallo film by any fucking means, but obviously inspired from works that came before it. But there were just a lot of things that used very pastel yellows. It was all in the artwork. Not in every single scene, but just enough to where I actually was like, oh, it's starting to be a little repetitious to where I can notice it, but it's obviously not like Suspiria fucking colors, dude. Or anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that leads us to the premise of Mother of Tears.
I liked it. I liked it better than the other two.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because we got actual witchcraft in this one.
It actually felt like a concrete ending.
Yeah.
It felt like a horror movie. We got good kills.
We got
All
titties.
around. Yeah, we got titties.
We got titties.
We got lots of
witchcraft.
titties.
We got baby yeeting. I mean, dude, it's
Baby eating, baby eating.
yeah, dude. You know what? This movie might actually get a higher score than even I originally anticipated.
Yeah, I'm starting to think too. I came in with an idea what I wanted to give it, and I think I might give it a little higher now.
Right. I think I might be more closer to Brody's range than where I was originally. So, gentlemen, that brings us to recycle, rewind, remake, or reboot.
I'm going rewind.
Yeah, I'd rewind.
I mean, do you need to remake it? Probably not.
If I was going to recycle it, I would change a few scenes up, just get a little bit more budget for certain scenes. But other than that,
Well,
I
that would be
rewind.
remaking it. Recycling means you're just throwing that shit in the trash. You're like, fuck this.
Oh, well, or sorry. So I would, all right, I would remake certain scenes.
Okay.
I would reboot. Not quite a remake. I want to see like a continuation. See
Well,
what these.
and here's the
do
thing: and
afterwards.
a reboot could occur because
Yes.
the other mother didn't die.
Well, not only that, but we
From
also got
Inferno.
a new
True.
Suspiria in 2018. You could really reset the whole
True.
fucking
You
series.
could reset
That's
the whole
true, yeah.
universe.
which
You can.
essentially did. I haven't watched. I actually do still intend to watch 2018 Suspiria now that
Yeah, I
have
wanna
watched
watch
the
it, too.
original. I'm just interested to see in the comparison. I know Ebony said she preferred the original, but
Hey, Tilda
You know,
Swinton is in it, and I love anything she's in. So
fair enough. I would probably rewind this, or maybe reboot's not a bad idea, but I would definitely rewind this one. Like if somebody asked me to watch it, I'd be like, yeah, fuck
yeah,
dude.
I'm either or, rewind or reboot. But I would love to see a continuation, like a reboot.
I could agree. All righty. Ooh, somebody's chatting. All right, gentlemen, we are about to rate this bizitch. So I got 4.1 from Mr. Brody Kane, a 3.8 from Heather Redhead of the Dead. Mr. Amone, give me what you got.
Actually, I'll agree with Heather. I'll give it a 3.8.
8. Mr. Vasquez.
I'm going with Brody, and I'm giving it a 4.1. I thoroughly enjoyed this film.
Awesome. Chad Daddy.
I'm also going to agree with our little redhead of the dead and give it a 3.8. Originally, I was going to give it a 3.2, but yeah, talking about it made me appreciate it more and more.
She's a little wet-headed with dead.
And you know what? I'm actually going to go right below Scoobs and Brody and with a solid 4.
All right. That should give us about a 3.9 or so.
Dude, the kills in this were just... Even if you didn't really care for the movie so much, I feel like it's got enough going on. It's not a boring movie. The kills are definitely over the top.
Yep.
Like
it had the gore and it had the lore.
Yes.
That's why I like it.
There you go. Yep.
Yep. Exactly. Alrighty. So, Chad, what did you guesstimate that we had?
About a 3.9-ish.
That is it. 3.93, sir. So 3.9 for 2007's Mother of Tears.
Not bad.
And gentlemen, that wraps up the Argento trilogy of the three mothers.
I would just like to say congratulations.
Congratulations
on everyone. We survived. We did it.
It's time to get
we still have more films though.
Okay, so yes, we are not
Bobby's frozen on my end. There we go.
Oh, he's going. We are not through our theme this month. So Chad Daddy, what are we covering next week?
Next week is the first of 2 Rob Zombie films we will be covering this year. We'll be dealing with The Lords of Salem.
Yeah, trippy.
This will be my second watch for this.
I have never seen it, so it'll be interesting.
I've actually never seen it either.
Well, then I'm not. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say anything now. So, anyways, nerd news, gentlemen. Let's get nerdy. What do we got?
Doctor fucking Strange
we
trailer.
Talk about that. We got to talk
and
about
the confirmation of Charles fucking Xavier. Now, here's my thing. I thought it was not going to be Patrick Stewart.
Oh, you thought it was going to be
McAvoy.
McAvoy. And that's, I could have swore that's who they brought in. Now, here's my thing. Did Stewart come in and do voiceover?
That could be.
Now, here's your other thing.
We could even get both.
You brought this up, Scoobs, as well. Marvel likes to fuck with us, dude.
They
like to fuck with us. They don't give us the shit. They change shit.
Yep.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I thought that scene personally, just seeing the chairs, and once again, I know nothing of the Illuminati and Marvel, so I apologize on my naivety on that. But I thought it might have been the Council of Reed or the Council of Richard, or whatever.
Well, I thought also the Council of Reeds, but
they don't judge people in multiverse shit. Like, I know they are multiversal, but they don't. They're kind of like their own, right? Like they're their own thing.
And there's speculation that we're gonna see an evil version of the Illuminati. And that's why Tom Cruise, supposedly we still don't have confirmation on Tom Cruise, but he will be playing Superior Iron Man. And this is supposed to be an evil version in the multiverse of the Illuminati.
Now, there is an evil version of the Illuminati in the comics, and I think they were called the Cabal.
Okay.
If I remember correctly. And I know there was a dark-haired female Loki is the only one that I can really remember. So there was a Loki variant in there.
Huh.
And I almost want to say Doom was in it too, but I'm not 100% sure.
Really?
I could be
See,
wrong.
I have been fucking waiting for the MCU to bring in Doctor Doom.
Well, I mean,
It
they
has to
won't
be
do
done
it until
right.
there's a Fantastic Four. You can't do
I
Doom
know.
without the Fantastic Four.
I know, because that's the origin. But dude, after the fact, Doom just fucks with everybody. Like,
But
you know
here's
what I mean?
the thing. I don't want them to bring Doom in the first fucking movie with the Fantastic Four. I don't want him as the main villain because we've already had him as the main villain.
Right.
Give us something else. Slowly bring Doom in to be the big bad of their trilogy or whatever they get. You know what I mean?
The smart thing to do would be we already have the Skrulls. Use the Super Skrull in the first movie.
Yes. Which you think that's? I mean, I figured they were going to kind of go to that point at somewhere. You know what I mean? They got to go back to it.
Okay,
But-
so the Cabal is a secret society of supervillains and anti-heroes appearing in Marvel Comics. They were the more villainous counterpart to the Illuminati. It was first formed in the Dark Reign storyline shortly after the Secret Invasion event. The group included Namor, Doctor Doom, Emma Frost, Loki, the Hood, and Norman Osborn.
Ooh,
okay.
Who's the Hood?
He's this really, really stupid villain that
I was gonna say I knew everybody else that you just said except for the Hood.
He's just some stupid gangster that found a magical hood that lets him fly or levitate or something. He's a ridiculously stupid character that Bendis made up, and because Marvel sucked Bendis's dick for years, everything he did, they put to the forefront. Dude, I hate him. He's a horrible writer. He's a fucking hack. But
Fair enough.
They put a lot of effort into his stories, and I never liked the Hood. I thought he was stupid. Like they had they had a storyline when they relaunched one of the many relaunches of the Avengers, where the Hood gathered up all the stones and had the Infinity Gauntlet. And there's no way this jabroni is going to be able to do that. No way.
I mean, we're gonna get that obviously with Adam Warlock, and I'm happy that we're going to that.
But that's the way it's supposed to go.
Right.
But
then at the same time, like
big gangster. Yeah.
Like I remember I had this old like Adam Warlock where he was on he was getting reprimanded by the council or whatever like that, and like Thanos was on it and everything else and Ego and shit. Obviously, like we're not gonna get that per se, but all right, gentlemen. So this scene we were talking Doctor Strange, this is my big question. What do you think, or where do you think Mr. Bruce Campbell is gonna show up in this movie, if at all?
I don't know.
Okay, spoiler alert to people who still haven't seen Spider-Man. But, with the Spider-Verse, that being done, could be Raimi's
so he could be
Spider-Man
right in the
Mysterio.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you're going that. I was gonna say
I'm going with Mysterio.
I was gonna say, are they gonna pull back in the French waiter, Bruce Campbell? Or like
all the same guy.
That would be pretty cool.
All the same guy.
It's all the same
It's
guy.
Mysterio. All the same guy.
Yeah.
I'm a French waiter.
So in analyzing the poster, the new poster, because they did also drop a new poster for
I'm
gonna look at that. I didn't see it.
You can see in the fragments, Bobby.
Come on.
X-Men.
Yep.
You see the X.
Yep.
Captain Carter.
Captain
Carter shield.
Marvel Zombies.
Fucking Deadpool.
What?
Fucking
Deadpool's in it? I didn't catch
Deadpool
that.
is in one of the fucking shards.
Really?
You barely see him, but you see him standing like this with his fucking thumb up.
Get out of here. I'm gonna have to do some deep hard looking later. Deep.
Okay, what do we have here?
Wait, say that one more time, Steve.
Deadpool.
Yeah, he's
Deadpool.
there. Yep, he's there.
He's
Where?
fucking there. You with his thumb up.
I'll look after the show. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
All right.
So this movie, I feel that this movie right here is going to just fuck. I mean, No Way Home blew our fucking minds.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, they fucking did it.
Talk about that wad. Just
this movie is going to just fucking
Obliterate our balls.
We're done. Like, this will be the biggest thing Marvel's ever done on film, and I don't know how they will top bringing in to where all of the films exist in one universe per se.
Marvel's got a formula, and I feel like anybody who's been watching it for like the last 10 fucking years, you could see the formula. You put out a couple good ones, then you put out a couple of like
dogs,
try-me's, Eternals.
And I only bring that up because I just will finally watch that this weekend. To which, fuck yeah, Blade. I wish we saw him, but you know what? Dude, if we somehow even get a snippet of fucking Wesley Snipes' blade in fucking this, I will be so happy. Just give me the one line. That's all I'm asking. Is some motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill? But no, man, this is gonna be great. Raimi's directing it. That's been my biggest fucking bummer about
that
it,
is
dude.
yes, same.
Like it's just like Marvel has Raimi back.
About damn time.
But here's the thing: Marvel has a very like solid way of how they want shit constructed now, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I wonder how much give and take Raimi has versus like.
I'm sure they had to give him some. I mean, come on, he did do great on the Spider-Man.
Oh, I know, and I mean,
so I'm
dude,
sure
on the first two. Then Sony interfered too much in 3 and completely ruined it.
Yeah, they fucked because they wanted Venom in it, and I mean, yes, we all wanted Venom, but the way he was,
there's a way you have to
Venom would have came into the fourth one and been introduced into the third one, but really come into the fourth one, and then the third one would have just been Sandman. You could have concentrated on his story better.
You see, I still think Venom is even a third movie. It's just too soon because you had 30 years. You had almost 30 years of Spider-Man history before Venom even came into the play.
I'm not saying like, listen, dude, I'm glad they brought in Venom. I just think Topher Grace was just the worst fucking like choice they could ever. I like Topher Grace. I do. I just personally think he was just the worst choice.
Venom's supposed to be,
Eddie Brock is a big dude. He's Bobby.
Yeah.
Eddie Brock is
Bobby.
fucking Bobby. Like that's what he's supposed to be. He's still a journalist. He's just fucking huge. He looks like a linebacker.
Now getting that skin type Venom outfit, Bobo.
Yeah.
Do it.
Dude, actually, Bobby cosplaying as Venom would look fucking awesome, dude. Like, especially if he did like that half shit like we saw like some of the people at Steel.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see what happens.
I want to see I want to see Janie as a Mary Jane Spider Girl.
Squirrel Girl. Yeah. Yo, Squirrel Girl's awesome, dude.
Yeah, actually, I think she would be a kick-ass Jean Grey.
I agree. Old school Jean Grey. Old school Jean Grey.
Like
yellow,
like
yellow
90s,
and
yep,
green.
90s animated Jean Grey. Yep.
Oh, you want yellow's 90. You want the blue and the tan. See,
Brody
I want
said Leatherface. Leatherface. Let's
move
the nerd news on.
We got the new Texas Chainsaw coming out this Friday, and as I've been keeping a close eye on it myself. Also, Cavity Colors just released not the shirts yet, but the full design for their shirts. They will be available the 16th. Dude. They do. I think this movie's going to be the one where everybody's like, "Oh, it's not going to be good," and it's going to be like in your face, really good. I have a feeling it's going to.
I think there's going to be some questionable, very cringy things that, like I said, dude, that line, the canceled line, just that hurts my soul.
Yeah,
it hurts my soul.
But you can't.
It makes sense in these times.
At the same time, there is idiots out there. Yes,
but yeah, you also
Heather. No, you're not chopped liver, Heather. You're not chopped liver.
No.
Barbara Gordon. I got you.
Oh.
But yeah, you can't, now real quick, I got to talk about this because this movie has been getting a lot of hate and it's not even out yet. A lot of people have issues with the look of Leatherface. I personally think the look is great. He actually looks fucking scary after a while of sometimes not looking so scary.
He looks like a ball sack.
But it looks like a skinned face.
No, I know. I'm not
just because I know. But there's some people saying, "Oh, why couldn't they bring the original mask back?" I'm like, that mask would have been gone way before.
Not necessarily.
Yes,
not necessarily. If he preserved it and took care of it.
Do you really think Leatherface would do that?
Yes.
Well, maybe? I mean, of course. Yes, he loves his masks.
He does.
See, I think he would have kept it somewhere, but not preserved to the point where it would look good enough to wear. But he also likes to get new faces.
This is true.
This is also true.
He likes
a lot of people are complaining that Leatherface should be like 80, this and that. Well, here's my thing. How old was Grandpa? On his liquid diet.
115.
So who's to say that Leatherface ain't doing better on that liquid diet, just like Grandpa was?
Keep in mind also, how old is Chuck Norris?
Exactly.
And real quick,
shit. You take care.
Brody just said it here for those listening who will be listening. Leatherface looks fucking badass. Cute nod to number 3. Yeah, this Leatherface actually looks like Leatherface in part 3.
scary.
It's just one continuous face.
Yeah.
I feel this is one of the better and or best looking Leatherfaces. I stand by that.
I still say the best is always the first, though.
I mean, Leatherface is my
but
Texas boy, and you guys know where my loyalties lie when it comes to the mask, and I don't give a shit. It's my favorite mask. I love the Part 2 mask. I love it.
Hey, I'll agree.
Fair
I do
enough.
like it too. I don't hate it. It's
I love mine is the Part 1 and Part 3. Those are my favorite all-time masks. But this one, I gotta tell you, I'll put it at number 3 for me.
keep in mind we're seeing it out of context. We could be seeing more than just this too.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all speculation until we watch it on Friday, and we will be discussing it on Monday.
Yeah. The other problem, real quick, I always say, is some people don't like too many changes. You gotta change it a little.
You got to
bit.
change. You have to. I mean, the
You
times
don't-
change.
You know. Yet everybody liked the remake Leatherface look, and that's vastly different.
Yeah. Yeah, it took me a while to get accustomed to that look, though.
I dug it.
I mean, it was cool, but
I even
liked favorite.
I even liked his look in Texas Chainsaw at the beginning. I mean, just the leather strap, because it built up to Leatherface. I thought that was a really cool little thing.
Yeah,
very mankind.
Yeah.
I mean, so
so keeping it with Texas Chainsaw, Gun Interactive revealed today actually that the format for the Texas Massacre game that they're working on, as opposed to what we usually get is one killer versus 4, 5, 6 players, it's a 3 versus 4 match now. So you have 3 killers versus 4 people.
Holy shit!
So in other words, you're probably gonna have Leatherface, the cook,
Chop Top,
maybe.
I think they're even creating some new ones for this, if I'm not mistaken.
Or the hitchhiker. I do hope that
Nubbins.
they do have some other.
Bro,
Leatherface.
if I could be Arlie Emery, I will never be anybody fucking else. Dude.
Would be great.
Nope.
I do hope that we can get some
No,
other
see,
Leatherface ones too, like different.
As cool as that would be, I would say out of respect
Probably
for
not.
his past. Yeah, just don't put him in.
But God damn it, dude, that would be
I
awesome.
know,
Are
because
you kidding me? He would come back from the dead saying, "You didn't put me in the fucking game."
Oh God, it's gonna be his ghost from Frighteners.
Don't tease me with that. Because that'd be awesome. No, there was a Call of Duty he did, man, where like you could pay and he did the voice, he changed it, or he was the announcer essentially. I think he paid like $5 and you can get him announcing it. Or believe it or not, it was randomly also Snoop Dogg you could get. And I was like,
no, what the fuck?
Those are way two different fucking choices on the spectrum here, dude. But like,
that's as different as you can get.
I'm like, Arlie Emery, yeah, makes sense. Call of Duty, Marine, ex-Marine, military man, Snoop Dogg.
Also, the trailer for Nope. What do you guys think about that?
I haven't watched it.
I honestly, that will be a theater for me. Interesting, very interesting.
So apparently, Nope stands for Not of Planet Earth.
So it's an alien movie. All right, cool.
We kind of figured it was an alien movie from the poster. So
yeah, it looks.
I
really
haven't
cool.
seen anything about it, so I honestly.
I saw the trailer, so it looks interesting. It looks cool. I always like that out there shit. So
like fucked up ET or.
And it is
More
Jordan
than fucked
Peele,
up.
so
I'm hoping
So
it's
there was.
I'm hoping it's a bit like Signals.
Okay,
Or
so
Science,
there
sorry,
was an
Science.
alien.
Yeah.
There was an alien movie, and I want to say it was mid 2000s, maybe. I feel like 2007 rings a bell. But it was like this dude in a cabin, and he was getting attacked by this like little alien with like crazy like razor claws and everything. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, dude. I'd have to look it up. It's actually a really cool.
John, that wasn't a movie that actually happened to you.
It might have,
But
but
just remembering it as a movie.
well, no, because there was another insane intestine scene in it, dude, where this dude was just like this little alien was like pulling out this intestines of this guy like who was crawling away. Oh my god, dude, I have to look it
that
up.
sounds fucking familiar as shit.
Dude, it's an awesome.
It does,
fucking
as you
movie,
keep
man.
saying it. It does.
It was like I said, like the practical effects were really good, and I feel like there's like a weird bunk because like this guy has a family member that's known about aliens the whole time, but everybody thought he was like bullshit. So like this dude ends up like building the bunker that they end up like hiding out in under the fucking cabin and shit. Oh my god. Any of the horror people in the chat, if you know what the fuck I'm talking about, please help me out. If not, I will have to do some fucking research.
I'm having a brain fart from hell.
Oh no, you say guy building a bunker to get away from aliens, and I think it's 10 Cloverfield Lane. But I know that's not it.
Great fucking movie. Great
That's another
fucking
good
movie.
one.
Anything else nerdy, gentlemen, before we wrap this shit up?
I got nothing else.
Nothing else. I mean, there's a million things, but nothing that really stood out to me.
I would say in the sad news, unfortunately, I will mention
Oh,
that
yes.
in passing that we lost Ivan Reitman, director of Ghostbusters 1 and 2, Animal House, and multitudes of
Kindergarten Cop, Junior, Twins.
Yep. So condolences to the Reitman family.
Yeah.
Sad day there.
Oh, Heather wants to bring up the Jurassic World trailer that came
Jurassic Park
out.
did drop a new trailer. Dominion, right?
Yes.
Jurassic World Dominion. I have not personally watched it yet.
It's good,
but
The
I've
trailer
heard
looks really
amazing
good.
things. Awesome. I'm a little far behind. I don't even think I watched the last one. I only watched Jurassic World, and that's kind of where I stopped. And then I think that was about it.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do some digging on this Alien movie because now I'm fucking itching.
Yeah,
but alrighty. Before we do our sign off, Scoobs, was there anything that you wanted to give a little shout out?
Oh yeah,
to?
so next week is the return of Lights Camera Exploitation. I don't remember the film that we're watching or that we will be discussing, but I will be a special guest on Lights Camera Exploitation next week.
Oh god, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
For its triumph. Was it
Night of the Demon?
Oh, Night of the Demon. It's a
Night of the
Bigfoot
Demon.
movie.
Yeah. So I'll be on there, and along with them, talking about the movies, we're going to be talking about real life Bigfoot stuff. Just to
you do realize I'm going to be fucking like supervising you homies when I see that shit because I'll be like,
and then also this Friday, we're doing another episode of Somewhat Supernatural. I have special guest Anthony Diaz. He's an author about cryptids, and he also runs a podcast called 50 States of Terror with his wife, who I had on my previous episode of Somewhat Supernatural. So it's going to be good to have him on. We're going to talk about Texas cryptids and, hauntings and, just get his view on the whole world of the supernatural. And that'll be this Friday.
That's going to be cool.
Nice.
I like that.
Looking forward to that. Awesome. All right, gentlemen. So we sign this bad boy out. Bobby, you want to start us off?
This is your killing machine, Bobby Amon, saying we'll see you assholes next week.
This is your host with the ghost, the Duke of the Dead, the Prince of the Paranormal, the Ghost Daddy himself, Scuba Steve, saying, see you later, baby. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, this is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, your Chad Daddy, saying, see you next week, bitches. And you can catch Lords of Salem on Tubi.
And this is your Fluff Master Supreme saying, oh, it's your man's.
Ooh.
You guys have a
flirt.
great Valentine's Day. See you later, Gorehounds.
Get laid!
One last thing. Stay fresh, cheese bags.